So at 6 days short of a year in the Army, 5.5 months as a ranking sergeant, and 19 years old when I got off the plane in Vietnam. So when I came back from Vietnam, I was 20. What I would tell my 20-year-old self was that you need to look down the road and manage. I didn't squander a lot of money, but I could have managed it better. But as far as the personal life, got married early, it didn't work out. And from my mid-20s to my mid-30s, I was hell on wheels.
Let me ask you this, do you have any regrets about West Point though?
No. Reason being I turned down West Point was that from the older NCOs and what I could see, being an officer was kind of political because you have a enlisted non-commissioned officers and commissioned officers. You have an annual evaluation report. On the officer's evaluation report, there is a evaluated area that pertains to your wife. My wife might be supporting the Army, but she's not in the Army, so why is that even there? And some of the things that I've seen as far as...
Everything is still black and white at your time, too.
Yeah, and, well, enlisted, first going into the Army, the enlisted, the sharpest soldiers I seen were black and Hispanic. They were the sharp ones. Being that I went through an accelerated promotion before going to Vietnam, when I came back, some of the old soldiers took me under their wing, and that helped me survive being a young soldier, not coming up through the ranks, but through a fast accelerated, and I survived the Army. Whereas my first enlistment was because I was married, young kid coming, and I didn't have anything definite to go into. Because my original aspirations was to be a field agent in FBI. But after touring Nam and a few other things, my definition of excessive force did not correspond with the police environment.
Okay? Absolutely.
Hey, I can relate to that.
But
I think for me, man, if I saw my 20 self, I would have told him two things. Slow down, learn patience. Would be probably the key thing for me because as me growing up,
and get the hell out of Memphis.
Well, not only that, but I was just in my 20s, man. I was just a forest fire. I was just trying to stay, I was a fire just staying, trying to, consuming everything just to stay alive. Because like a flame, the whole purpose is to stay alive. It's got to burn. It's got to eat. It's got to absorb something. And I think that's, like you said. I mean, a lot of money I burned through, opportunities that I should have stayed with, and for me to be at that age, I was just, as the kids say, I was hungry. So I was just ready to just hustle, get my, money. Because growing up around my age, and for a guy, I think for all young men, even at this day and age, when you get into that workforce, when you're an adult, it's all about you getting the car that you want, the clothes you want, having that spending money. You can, if I want to go out, I can go out. I can, if I want to spend, $500 at the bar, I should be able to do that if I want to. Just be that kind of person. But we don't look at it at anything at that age. It's all about survival at that point and being who you would like to be, who you grew up around, like the David Hood dope boy, and that old cat that they got the Cadillac and the hustler. You always got the young girls.
See, for me, I did that early. I had to grow up early. I left mama house at 14.
Yeah, I grew up early
I had to
too.
grow up early. So by the time I was 20 years old, especially by the time I was 20.